Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Knights of the Old Republic. We are in the temple now in this world, where we need to deactivate the thing that's keeping our ship grounded. So that's the entrance, so we need to go, I guess we could start off in this room. Okay. Let's keep looking then. Let's just go this way. I think it's fairly symmetrical in that if you go in both directions it kind of looks similar, I think. My memory of it. Let's try here. Should be able to unlock it.
Got it.
What do we got? We have... oh, okay. One Sith acolyte.
I will be
we got something coming up behind us.
us.
Okay, Jolie, why don't you do something about that droid? Well, I'll throw some light in there. What have we got? Yeah, there's a computer there. Let's loot the box first. Okay, so who's got the most computers? I mean, there's a chance it's me. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, 3, 3, 0, 0. Okay, yeah, it's me. But I might be able to boost that a little bit with... yeah? Oh, what's going on? Okay, so the game crashed for some reason. Oh. So the game crashed again. It doesn't seem to like me... I'm going to save, actually, I've done that fight so many times. It doesn't seem to like me going to my inventory, which is slightly annoying, but I did it right at the start on the load, so I've got a slightly better computer skill now, up to 7. So let's try this. North security room, I've got a Jedi. Well, I'm not going to do any over... mind you, I have got loads of... I've got 81 spikes, so maybe... it's not a tough fight, though, to be honest. It's one dude, I think we'll be alright. What about the south room? That's us, that's fine, let's not overload that. Okay, those guys could be a little bit annoying. We're up their targeting program. Failure. Oh, the game won't even let me do that. Okay. Can I do it for them? Okay, these guys I can reprogram. Don't know quite what that will achieve, but it's done. Armory. It's alright. Unlock armory door? Sure. Okay, I guess it's unlocked now. That might be the one that I couldn't open at the beginning, actually. But it goes around in a loop, I think, this temple, so we'll get back to that. Prototype droid command room. Well, there's no one in there. Ooh, can I turn those turrets off? There we go. Deactivate? Yeah, okay. They're down. South corridor. Yeah, just deactivate. There he goes. Yeah, I think that's probably about as much as I can do from here. Use up half my spikes. Now let's just save. And can I go in and take off this? Okay, so it's letting me do it now. It's letting me. The shortcut I on the keyboard was causing the crash, but maybe I can get away using the little icons at the top. Very strange, but it's a very old game, so there's going to be some idiosyncrasies.
I will be your doom.
Yeah, you're going to beat up the dead robot while I'm doing this, but that's fine, I guess. Now you got this dude.
Let's see what you got.
That should be fine. What have we got in here? Not very much. Okay, bits and bobs. Too impressive. Do. Yeah. This leads to like a little sort of interior complex of stuff. Oh, hello. I'm fighting. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay, Jolie, why don't you just... Oh, well.
Yes.
What's the point now?
What?
Yes.
Yes?
So this door goes in there. So this kind of all loops around on itself. Let's have a look.
No problem. Got it.
So we've got a thing there. There's this little room here, which is the other one that was attached to these.
No problem.
So
Got it.
Oh, some turrets.
Your wish?
Jolie felt he had to be quite as close as that to those. Yeah, that's the room. Did I look in those I think I did. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at this computer. Do I put my... It's the same stuff, I think. That's fine. Let's see what's in this corridor. Ah, these are the ones I deactivated. I guess we could just work our way through this. Good XP, isn't it? Not bad XP. Dead end here. So what? Oh, you know what? This is where we saw Bastila being tortured, I think. I think that was here. She's not here now. Okay, so I think we've done this whole wing of stuff. Let's continue around. I'm just going to check these. I can't remember if I looked in these or not. I did. Makes sense. Do a little save, just if things are going to start crashing a bit more towards the end, we'll try and make sure we don't lose too much progress. Okay, so this... another route leading... Okay, so we've got these guys. Well, that's Jolie's. Ah! That's not what I want. There we go. It's probably enough to kill them.
Yes?
Okay, this leads to a different level. Well, I'm not ready to go up or down yet, so let's just keep looking through the rest of this stuff. I'm going to loop back round, and we should be able to get into that initial door, I think, that we couldn't get into before. Okay, I'm not going to bother reactivating the droid at this stage, I don't think. Let's just have a look at the stuff.
No problem. Got it. No problem.
No problem.
Got it.
Don't have any droids with me. Decent stuff there, I think. A couple of mines. They protect... Well, there might be something in there, I suppose. See if I can disable them. They're probably a level above what I can do. Or maybe not. Oh, okay. Yeah, is it just that one? I think it's just this one. But what's this got? A sapith crystal, huh? I don't think I've seen that before. It was excreted once every 11 years by the ancient Volus worm of Hwek, now extinct. Uses a more intense lightsaber beam, granting better control. Okay. Doesn't tell me in terms of its stats what it does, but we'll hopefully get to a workbench and see for ourselves at some point. Okay, you guys aren't hostile.
Who dares intrude on our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back.
I'm not going to claim to be Revan. I think I'll get dark side points. I serve the light in the Jedi Council now.
Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
You are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan. Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
You can try. There we go. We've got light side points. Oh god, there's more than I thought were here. Yeah, let's do another. Okay, you guys, and your Jolie's not currently with us, unfortunately. He's down at least. You're at least damaged. Yeah, Jodie's back with us, so you take care of the droid.
Yes.
It's just you. Yeah, Jodie being knocked out for most of that fight definitely hampered us slightly. Sure. Okay, what we got here? Might have to look at what the Sith power gauntlets do. Okay, let's just save before I attempt to use my inventory. Strength +3. That might actually be better than what one of these guys is using. Actually not. So that's fine.
What?
Look at the mini-maps. So that's where we came from. That goes back to the main corridor, and this one... There's a few more rooms here. Oh.
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
Okay, you two, what can you do? You can try a kill. Why not? Yeah, let's try insanity, maybe. I'll just go with lightning.
Yes.
Like Jahani's force choke thing went pretty well. Oh, how sad. You trained all this time, and then you didn't even try and hit me. Opari Crystal. Dark Jedi Master Robe, okay. Again, let's just save before we try and use this. It's the Dark Jedi Master Robe. It's just the same. It's just dark. I wanted to have a look at that crystal, potentially. Party. Strangely, this crystal is usually encountered scattered in the orbit of primarily forest worlds. It is brittle but versatile, and the Master Jedi can get it to produce many effects. Well, that's very, very helpful.
Yes.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we get back to the workbench, we should be able to... Oh, there's one here. Cool. Let's do the looting first.
No problem. Got it.
Stealth stuff.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
A lot of stuff that's
No
not
problem.
Jedi.
Got it.
That's fine. Alright, let's have a look at these new crystals I found then. Yeah, let's try to mine. So, this is an appealer. Is that one of the ones I found? Sapphire is a new one. So this one, bonus damage bonus energy 3, massive criticals 2d6. This one, attack bonus 2, damage energy bonus 3. That's pretty good. And what was the other one? Opari. Attack bonus 3, damage bonus energy 1d8. See, that is good. I kind of like my massive criticals though. So what is my other crystal that I've got? Oh yeah, that is good. Okay, so I'm probably not going to change that lightsaber. What have I got in this one? Same there. 2 bonus versus droids. Yeah, so I might change that one actually. So yeah. Ooh. Now, there's the ones the other guys are using. That one's quite good. Where's that appealer one? Although it's probably the one I had equipped. Right, you know, I'll put that in. Oh. That there. I changed one of them's color as well. Why don't we give someone a green lightsaber? I'm not sure whose is whose at this moment. Okay, Jolie's got the green one. Let's just save that. I want to see what that's done to my stats. So, yeah, so pretty good. 11 to 28, 13 to 27 damage, 20, 22 to hit, plus 30 to hit, 28 damage, and then Jolie's at 24 to hit. Yeah, so they're doing pretty good damage. Jolie's got a bit less chance to hit, but I think you'd expect that. Yeah, they can't use a lot of this stuff. Why is that? Is that because it's probably because it counts as armor. I might give Jolie the immunity to mind affecting as well then, if they're going to hit him with like spear and stuff. Good. Okay, well, let's slightly power this up. Down. I've been in this room yet.
No problem.
No
Got it.
problem. Ah. I'll have a quick look at the computer. I imagine it's just the same as the other ones we've seen. I just feel like it. Well, that door at the beginning of the temple, and it's not the armory. Because we've just been in the armory. Well, they've turned on now. Well, they haven't turned on, but they were. Oh, hello. I do think this would have been quite challenging solo. So I'm glad they kind of insisted on coming with me. I was planning on doing it solo, like the aliens wanted us to, but yeah, would have been a lot tougher, I think. What's going on? Yeah, let's not worry about it. Doesn't seem to want to open that one. Yeah, we should be coming back round to the start. I'll check if that door's open, but that door might just be the sort of final objective for this whole thing. Although it is now not showing as locked. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. So I think what we want to do, I think we want to go down those stairs that we found before. And then on our way out, maybe we can go in there. Let's do a quick top up. Got to get in them now. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, yes, we want to go around that way. I'm going to save. I did actually press M rather than load the thing. That was a bit silly because, as far as I know, that would have crashed the game. Remember to use these icons. Right, down we go.
Yes? Yes?
Some Jolie. Couple of mines. Take care of those. You don't want me getting to this little column. That's cool. Ooh, I'll read that. Did I see something else? Yeah, it was on this data pad. Novice Sith such as yourself cannot be trusted to remember even simple tasks, Acolyte. It is therefore prudent for your masters to explain themselves at length using very small words. The ancient sequencer on the lower levels can only be activated once all the sequencer tiles on the floor have been set to their active mode by walking on them in the correct pattern. Make all the tiles the same colour, simply walk the tiles in the pattern of an H. I trust there will not be another unfortunate incident like last time. Okay, well that's a good tip. We're going to have a puzzle room coming up soon. I assume it's this, so an H. Does that include? Oh. Okay, but I'm gonna go. Let's go solo mode off. Oh, I guess it's activated solo mode for us then. I mean, I guess we go on this first one, although I might want to avoid it potentially. Oh, I get it now. That might just be a reset button. Okay, let's try this then. An H pattern. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I think this one's just a reset. So that's fine. So what I'll do, I'll run up there. I'll run there. There. Not being able to jump is a bit weird. Right, let's solo mode. Or did I do it? I don't think I did it. Let's come off there. And we'll... There. There. And these two middle ones? Do that. I don't get the H thing. I mean, I'm trying. I've tried from a couple of angles to do the H. Try this way around so we can go all up there. There, out. There, there, there. Huh. Don't do it again. Yeah, let me read that note again, then I'll probably pause while I try and work this out. I'm going to pause, I think, while I try and do this. I mean, I think I've been trying to do an H. I guess there's a couple of ways it could look. Let's try one more thing. So if I do that, 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 then I just need to do this one and this one. Okay. Oh, guys. Right, so we're going to do that. That. So I've done those, and I just need to come in and do that one and that one. No, it's done it again. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause while I try and do this, I think. Hang on. I solved it by doing it randomly. It's probably not the way they wanted me to do it, but that's the way I did it. Just running around on it until it worked. It didn't take that long either. We spent more time trying to get it looking like an H. Well, okay, so we probably don't need solo mode on right now. Let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna save as well.
Welcome back, Revan. It has been some time since you last accessed my database. I was beginning to wonder if you had been terminated.
I almost was, but I'm hard to kill.
An obvious conclusion given your presence here. However, my sensory input systems are detecting some significant changes in your composition since your last visit. Your neurological patterns exhibit subtle yet substantive alterations in both thought patterns and information processing. These changes have been noted and recorded in my database.
Your database?
I am a completely self-sufficient autonomous interactive database constructed by the Rakata to record and store the entire history of the species.
Oops, I skipped that.
Due to my system's ability to monitor and repair themselves, you will find all the data within my archives has remained fully intact. Please choose the topic you wish more information on.
Let's look for the... It's been a few weeks since I played. Genetic data?
My storage banks contain significant quantities of information on this subject compiled through hundreds of years of research and study. Please wait while I load the information onto a datapad for your future reference.
Tell me about the Starforge.
The Starforge was constructed during the apex of the Infinite Empire's power. A true technological marvel, it is an enormous space station that serves as both factory and battle dreadnought. The Starforge can mass-produce immense fleets with a minimum of time and resources. In addition, the Starforge also shares much of the same technology used in my own construction. In many ways, the Starforge is like a living entity. It feeds, it hungers, it draws on the energy flowing through all living things. What you called the Force the last time you were here. The ability to feed and consume of the living energy of the Force is the key to the Starforge's power. But ultimately it was also what led to the destruction of the Infinite Empire.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, because they all ran out of the Force ability, didn't they? It's probably going to just say that.
The Rakata are by nature a cruel and savage species. The Starforge fueled itself with the hatred inherent in its own creators, and in doing so it accentuated these traits within the builders. In your terminology, the Starforge is a tool of the dark side. It corrupts those who use it so that it can generate greater and greater amounts of negative energy to fuel itself. The builders thought they were strong enough to control this effect, but they were wrong. They became victims of their own creation, and eventually their hatred turned them against each other. Civil war destroyed the Infinite Empire. A lesson to remember. Only one who is immensely strong in mind and will can harness the power of the Starforge without suffering a similar fate.
How can I shut off the disruptor field?
The disruptor field was constructed as the Starforge's primary defense against enemy attacks, and can only be deactivated from the upper levels of the temple.
Oops. How do I get to the upper levels?
My systems control the doors to the upper levels, allowing only those who are worthy of the Rakata legacy to pass. The last time you were here, Revan, I unsealed the doors for you. However, the subtle neurological changes I detected in you earlier likely caused a failure in the recognition system that would have opened the doors for you. I have updated my databases to recognize the new configurations in your mind, Revan. The doors to the upper levels will once again open for you.
Alright, tell me about the Infinite Empire.
At its peak, the Infinite Empire ruled over 500 planets and was comprised of 10 billion Rakata and over 1 trillion slaves scattered across the galaxy. But the glory of the Infinite Empire was built on war and slaughter. It was inevitable it should collapse upon itself. Conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Worlds were ravaged and millions of lives were lost. Sensing the weakness of their oppressors, the slaves rebelled and overthrew their masters. And then came the plague. The plague? Its origins were unknown. Perhaps the creation of an enslaved species. Perhaps a mutation of a natural virus. It killed only Rakata, and it spread to every corner of the galaxy. The Infinite Empire crumbled into dust as the few Rakata survivors fled back here to their home world. All evidence of their existence was destroyed by the species they once enslaved. But even hidden here on their secret home world, they were not safe. Millions died from the deadly plague. Many more died in the never-ending civil war. The history of the Rakata ended 20,000 years ago. Now they are nothing left but a few scattered tribes descended from the priest and warrior castes, still waging our never-ending civil war.
Okay, well I think we got what we need, so let's go. Right. Let's get out of here. So that initial door at the temple entrance should be open to us now. Let's just save before any transit area transitions and stuff, just in case. We're pretty much halfway around, so Doesn't really matter whether we go left or right there. I guess it might have been more. I didn't know that we would be coming back up and then up again. So it would have been more efficient to go down those stairs when we first found them and then continue around the other way. But hopefully it's all right. All right to watch, I mean. So yeah, so we want to head in here. Go up, so we'll save again just in case. Oh, where is everyone? Where are you clowns?
And you need?
Your wish?
What?
Too far. Come on then. Check these first, but looks like we've got a evil bastila over there. Alright, probably makes sense to save.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bastila, come with us. We have to escape before Malak arrives.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
Pawn of the Jedi Council? What are you talking about?
Surely you know what I mean, Revan. Look at what the Council did to you. They turned you into their puppet. The same thing they do to all who are truly strong in the Force. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
It's not too late, Bastila.
I resisted at first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
Don't be lured in by these Sith lies, Bastila.
Lies? You were the one living a lie, Revan. The Jedi Council made you into something you are not. They programmed you to be their slave. You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Right, so we're going to have to do battle with Bastila, but we don't have to kill her, I don't think. Joe, yeah, do you want to do the choke? Actually, back to you. Take that off. Do that. Julie, try the insanity. Gee. Do that first. I've got that, and then we'll do that.
Yes.
Okay. May not take too long. Oh.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
I draw my power from the light now, Bastila.
You can deny what you are, Revan, but you're only fooling yourself. I know the truth. I have seen the shadows inside your mind, remember? I was there when you nearly died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life, Revan. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge.
That is how I know you will come back to the light.
These are not your true feelings, Revan. You're speaking as a tool of the Jedi Council, as I once did. But now I see how the Jedi used us both. The Council tried to exploit the bond between us. They hoped I would draw out your memories to lead them to the Star Forge. We were slaves to their will, like all who follow the Jedi Code. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also felt the so-called taint within you.
You felt my
resisted it
taint?
at first, but now I embrace the power of the dark side. Your dark side.
Learn from my mistakes. It is not too late to come back to the light.
Mistakes? No, Revan. The only mistake you are making is the one you are making now. You deny yourself the power that is yours by right. Only now do I realize how strong you are. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
I'm not Revan anymore. I don't even remember those days.
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malak and take back what is yours.
Turn away from this path, Bastila. The dark side leads only to destruction.
Bastila, it is not too late for you to be saved. The teachings of the Jedi can lead you from the dark side back into the light and the true understanding of the Force.
You are beneath my contempt, Juhani. When you felt the power of the dark side, you fled to a cave like some cowering animal. You know nothing of the Force or its true potential. But you, Revan, the power of the dark side is yours to command. You can use it to destroy Malak. With my help, you could rule over the entire galaxy.
My other... No. Dark Lord Revan is dead. I'm a servant of the light now.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malak and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malak's side instead. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi Council. No one can stand against the power of the Star Forge and the Sith fleet.
I actually thought we could bring Bastila back with us at this point, so I don't remember her going off again. But hey, I think we did what we could. I think if you embrace the dark side here, she does rejoin the party of the next section. But yeah, that's not the nature of this playthrough anyway. Let's shut down the planetary disruptor field. I wasn't going to do the shield, but I guess I had to. Right, I think we just leave now. Let's just save again, just in case. We got quite a lot of XP there, but nobody leveled, so I'm kind of wondering... Actually, let me just save, and I'm going to have a quick look at how we're doing. So, oh, we're max level. Oh, I didn't realise. Level 20. These guys are still leveling, though. They're not far off. But that's it for me. I kind of hoped to put a bit more into my my dual wielding, but never mind. It is what it is. All right. Now, do we have to go back to the Rakata? Okay, yeah, we should do, shouldn't we? Yeah. So it's been a couple of weeks at least since I played. I filmed a bunch in the space of a few days and let the published episodes catch up a bit, so I can't remember exactly my way round, but I think this is right. The mines are fine. Leave those. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I think there's some rancors around here. That hurt. Oh, they did level. Okay.
Yes?
Let's do those quickly. Probably doesn't matter. We'll give them repair, I guess. Powers. It's kind of maxed out on the stuff he can do. Apart from this. This one, alright. Not too exciting. I don't find the light side powers that exciting in this game. I tend to just ignore them, really, but... Jahani... She's got a couple she's specialising in. I'll give her max speed. Why not?
What?
Who's this dude? Is he the one we speak to? We'll try it. You are back, Revan, and you refused to enter the temple alone. We feared you had betrayed us again. We did not expect you to return. Did you find what you were looking for inside the temple? Did you discover the secrets to the Starforge? Not exactly. I have to go there and stop Malak. Then we wish you luck, Revan. For far too long we have kept ourselves hidden away on this lonely world, hoping to keep the Starforge from unleashing its evil on the rest of the galaxy. Perhaps once the Starforge is destroyed, it will be time for us to leave this world, to rejoin the galaxy we have isolated ourselves from for so long. I'm sure the galaxy will welcome you with open arms. You must go now, Revan. The Starforge feeds the power of your old apprentice. If you do not stop him soon, he will become too powerful for even you to stop. Okay, I think there was a researcher, wasn't there? The guy who had like things in cages he was kind of running tests on. I think that's the one we want to give this genetic data to. Is it him? I think it's this guy, actually. Ah, him. Yes, Revan, is there anything I can help you with? I found the genetic structure data. You have. Thank you, Revan. This data will aid us greatly in our research. You've done our people a great service here, Revan, but your destiny lies elsewhere. May the blessings of the Elders go with you. Good. Okay. So, on a comment on one of the very early videos, someone was saying that when they played, and I remember doing this as well, after they'd said it, I'd forgotten going into the game that I used to do it too, that a good way to play this game, bearing in mind the level 20 level cap, is to sort of not spend your levels in the early game and kind of wait until you've been to, as much as possible, been to Dantooine and become a Jedi, and then you can put, you know, a load more of those levels into Jedi powers and stuff. Which makes a lot of sense. I'd forgotten, but I do now recall that I used to do a similar thing on replays of the game. Just, you know, it just feel like the Jedi levels are worth a bit more than like the rogue scoundrel levels I was taking before. But then, you know, it had been so long since I'd played, I'd forgotten that was kind of the metagamey way of doing it. Definitely worthwhile though if you play it yourself now. So those 8 levels of scoundrel, I mean, I could maybe have taken half those and been fine. And then I would have been able to upgrade a bit more force powers and stuff. I might have committed a bit sooner to the dual wielding as well. I'd kind of forgotten that like the main reason to do that, if you like, is because you can have so many more upgrades in your lightsaber. Well, so many more you know, crystals in your lightsabers, effectively. If you're dual wielding versus just one lightsaber. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna have a scrap here. Don't really think you're much of a
Never too old for
threat
this.
for us right now. Barely an inconvenience. I'll do a little save. Did I lose anything? Jolie
Vac,
floating along.
Where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple?
Bastila has fallen to the dark side. She fled to the
The
Starforge.
dark side? Bastila? No! No! How could that happen?
She was always in danger of being seduced by the dark side, Carth. Bastila was strong, but she was always impatient and headstrong. Malak preyed upon her weakness. This planet is a tainted place. The Starforge and the Temple have twisted the Force into an instrument of evil, just as Malak has twisted Bastila into a servant of the Sith.
She can still be saved, can't she?
Malak has a strong hold on Bastila now. It will be difficult for her to break free of his influence, especially considering her long association with you. Remember the bond that was forged between you when she rekindled the spark that was your life. Through that bond, she touched your memories, and also the echo of the dark taint within you.
But there's still hope for her, right? I mean, Revan rejected the dark side, so Bastila could too, right? We still might be able to save her.
We can try, and we will.
I don't know what fate awaits us, but I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come. I have no doubt she will be waiting for us on the Starforge.
No doubt. But let's go then before she has time to organize a bigger welcoming committee.
With these ship parts, you may be able to repair the Ebonhawk's hyperdrive. Okay, well, I don't have a very big repair skill, but I guess it's on me. Okay. We did get another crystal, didn't we? We got another Sapith. Yeah, okay. I mean, that works, I think. It's fine. Should we try... I'm going to beef up Bastila's one. I can't remember if she rejoins our party, but I think we need to prepare for the fact that she might. I'll take that. Right, so do I just stick the stuff in here? I suppose I do. Okay, and that's done. Guess we leave now, huh? like I'm about to have an intervention.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
So the Canderous thing, he's still in my quest log. It says talk to him later, but I don't think that's possible. I'll try talking to Jolie as well, he's still there.
Got something on your mind, do you? Who said I left the Jedi?
You did, you said you weren't a Jedi any longer.
Well, technically I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
What do you mean?
You know what I hate? Well, you know, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point.
I love
What I really
Jolie.
hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
Well, I certainly don't think that.
I guess you aren't as stupid as you sometimes act. No doubt you've been on the receiving end of Jedi justice at least once, eh? And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility, but it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
So the Jedi wronged you in some way, I take it?
No, the Jedi always treated me well. It would be foolish and untrue to say otherwise. That's not what I meant anyway. Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake, I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Hortoth? I can never get it straight.
Okay.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on, the other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
Go on.
So, one day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the Council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally, and he asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else, but the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
So what does the Padawan leaving the Jedi have to do with the Jedi leaving you?
Not much. I never knew the Padawan nor met Master Hortath himself. He was before my time.
I don't understand.
The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
Okay. Don't think we're at the root of Jolie's stuff yet, but we're kind of out of time, so let's be off. Starforge. Let's go.
The Republic fleet must have gotten a message I sent as we were crashing into that planet. I'm picking up a transmission from them now.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Avon Hawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Carth Onasi. We're receiving your transmission.
Carth, I'm glad to see you're still alive. We've begun our assault on the Star Forge, but we're taking heavy losses. How did the Sith ever manage to build something of this scope?
The Starforge wasn't constructed by the Sith, Admiral. We don't have time for me to fully explain it, but that space station is far older than you can imagine.
Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You can't do that, Admiral. The Starforge is a factory of immense power. It's been churning out the capital ships, snub fighters, and assault droids that have powered the Sith war effort. You have to destroy the Starforge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. But it isn't going to be easy. I can't even get our capital ships into position to start bombarding the Starforge. The Sith fleet is too well organized. It's like they can guess our every move and counter our every strategy.
Bastila.
It's because of Bastila, Admiral. She turned to the dark side and became Malak's apprentice. We suspect she's somewhere on that space station right now, using her battle meditation against you and your fleet.
This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
If Bastila is using her power to augment the Sith, then Malak's fleet is invincible. Our only hope is to somehow stop Bastila from using her battle meditation.
How can we do that if she's on the space station?
I will send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Starforge to find Bastila. Their small ships will be able to fly through the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Bastila, they may be able to distract her attention from the battle overhead. That should allow you to move your capital ships into position for a final assault on the Starforge itself.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Carth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Ebon Hawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
And may the Force be with you.
Here we are. So we're heading into the final stretch now. We're on the Starforge, and we're going to face off against first Bastila and then Malak. But I think it probably makes sense to do that next time. A bit shorter than the sort of episodes I've been traditionally doing in these weekend slots. But I think it kind of makes sense to give the ending its own episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the series so far, this episode in particular. Any thoughts on the upcoming ending as well? Yeah, and if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.